Hey, what is up? Y'all, we have so much to do today. As you can see, the house is in shambles, okay? We had graduation this week for the little ones. They are going to big kid school, and we were picking up extra shifts at work. It's just been a hectic week, so the house is just looking a mess, and I thought I would kind of just bring in the spring cleaning, even though summer's here approaching, and just kind of get all the things done. So I'm gonna make this just a deep cleaning series, and when I mean deep, we are getting wall to floor, okay, top to bottom. Seriously, we are just cleaning everything out. This is what it's looking like. It's looking crazy. Do not judge me, okay? Do not judge me. And because we're in such a small space, like, just anything being out of place just looks in a whole disarray. It just looks crazy. And so I'm here to take you guys along. Hopefully this gives you some inspiration to clean. We're gonna get it together. Everything's looking how it's looking, but I promise we're gonna get it all done. So today we're working on just the kitchen and the desk area, which is kind of just like our drop-off area is what it's become. And we're, like I said, we're going to be going cabinets. We're going to be going to the top of the fridge. I already deep cleaned the fridge, so you won't get to see that today. Maybe in a separate video, but we did that before just because we're going grocery shopping. I needed to make room, and I was like, since I'm already in here, let me go ahead and wipe some stuff down and do all that. But yeah, it's looking bad. Don't come for me. Like I said, this is a judge-free zone. But we are going to be organizing our prepper pantry, because that has also just been in a disarray. We've been using it, and because the summer's coming up, I need to restock the grocery store and just see what's going on. Look, everything is just a mess. It really is. But let's just hop right into the video. So one thing that gets me in the mood of cleaning is a good little outfit. And because it's summer, I'm pulling out the little dresses. Okay, she's cute. She's doing her thing. But before we start cleaning, we do have to put on an apron. That's just one thing that I just have to do. I have to put on an apron if I'm getting into the dishes and stuff like that. Once we're deep cleaning and stuff like that, I just always use an apron. I don't care what kind of apron you use. That's just what I do. I even used to use like a towel and put it in my shirt and stuff. But anyways, we're getting the outfit, we're getting the vibes, the music is set, and we are going at it. We're going ham. First, we're getting all the trash, and we actually have like 3 trash bags filled with trash because we've been eating takeout and cooking, and it's been crazy. It's been crazy, like I said. So I'm putting things into a pile. So I'm not diagnosed, but I'm 100% sure I have ADHD, and if I leave the room and another room is dirty, I will start cleaning that room. So what I have learned that is, if I just move in sections, then I will get it done. So I will clean up everything that goes in this kitchen or in this dining table or in this desk, and then I will move the stuff into the living room. And then once I move into the living room, I will slowly take those things out of the living room and put it where they need to go. And that's just basically how I do it. It's just that's how my brain works. Now with the dishes, I just soap up each little thing and then stack them up and then do one big rinse. That's how my brain works, y'all. That's just how it works. And also this section here, I don't know what I'm doing with it. At first I was going to just like put different snacks and do like decor, but it just kind of ended up being like a grab all of things in the kitchen. Like I have cheesecloth, I have my cheese graters in here. It's just been a mess. Like during the holidays it's super cute, but like when it's not seasonal decor, and I don't believe in like decorating for every season, like, I guess. But it's like, if it's not Christmas or Halloween, I'm not decorating for it. You know what I mean? That's just me. So this just kind of is blank. And so for now, I think I'm just going to use it as like my KitchenAid attachment storage, essentially, is what I'm doing. And then, yeah, because I saw those little things where you can hook it onto the cabinet, the attachments, I mean, into the bottom, and that you can like screw it in as storage. But I'm like, I'm not gonna be here forever, so I don't want to put that on there. So I think this is gonna just do what it do, and we're gonna call it a day from that, because I was really stressed and I was like, should I decorate it, should I not decorate it? But it's like, then I had to buy stuff, and that's kind of the opposite. I'm trying to declutter and not bring more stuff into the house, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm gonna put some fruit on there. It might hold some fruit here and there, but we mainly keep our fruit in the fridge. The only thing that doesn't go in the fridge is the bananas. So that is another thing where I'm like, yeah, I'm not too sure. But we just ended up going with the KitchenAid storage holder is what we ended up. And then I just also put our little popcorn kernels that we use, because my son is bougie and he don't like the popcorn bags. He likes it when I pop it in the actual kernels, which is cheaper and it's probably a hell of a lot more healthier for us. So, you know, one is a win. And then I'm going to kind of show you guys what I'm using to clean off the counters. I made this DIY wipes, and they are just vinegar, Dawn dish soap, Lysol, and some essential oils. This time I believe I used lavender, but I'm also thinking about using my mint plant and just kind of infusing in there. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. My brain is scrambled eggs right now. We're just getting it clean, and it's really satisfying me right now that I was able to get it done. We are doing this in an hour and a half because I had to go to work. Like I said, we've been picking up extra shifts, so I had to do this in an hour and a half, and that is why I am doing it in sections and not doing a whole just house deep clean with you guys, because I can't get it done within an hour and a half. As much as I think I would, recording it just makes everything go a lot longer than it's supposed to, because I want to get the angles for you guys. I want to get the vibes, you know? Y'all see the angles I'm getting for y'all? Yeah. So that's essentially what we're doing. So I love these wipes. We've been using them for about 2 months now, and I just cut up a old like towel, and whenever anyone's done using it, I just tell them, you know, just put it in the washer right away and call it a day. Now, and I love it because we can use it for everything. So I use it to clean the walls, I use it to clean the baseboards. Here I'm using it to clean the door. This is to our laundry room, and so it just gets a little crazy because it's right next to the stove, so we're just getting little nooks and crannies in there. Nothing too crazy. Once I finished the baseboards, I said, let me go ahead and move to these cabinets, okay? Because the cabinets was getting a little crazy, okay? If you got a 4-year-old, you know, okay? And he's been in the kitchen a lot more because he just really enjoys cooking with me, and that's just something we do together. So it just gets a little bit more messy when there's children involved with cooking. But, you know, it's the memories that we'll remember. And so first, we're going to go ahead and sweep and get all the nooks and crannies. And we're going to mop, okay? Just my little, I don't even know what you call this. Just like a Swiffer deal type thing. I'm not sure. But I wanted to wipe off the counters with just a quick towel dry deal. And this is what we're working with next. So this is just the desk area. It is just the drop off. Like anytime we come in, it's some new paperwork or mail, we just drop it right here. So I'm just like tired of looking at it. Underneath, we were using this when we had the big freeze, and I'm like, all right, it's been here for a minute. Like, it's time to go in the garage. So now we are officially tackling it. I am going to leave the top shelf because we are going to get to that once we hit to another section of the house. And so that is me literally debating and telling myself, don't touch up there because you're gonna obsess, and we're not doing that part of the house right now where that some of that stuff goes. So I'm just leaving it there. Don't worry, it will make sense in another video. But y'all see me, I'm in here being very flexible for y'all, getting y'all the content. Okay. How has y'all's day been? Are y'all doing all right? Okay. I'm glad you're doing all right. If you're not doing all right, please reach out to me if you want to yap and talk about it, because you're not alone, girl. You're not alone. I'm not alone. Okay. But yes, I'm just in here wiping it using the same deal. I'm using a different cloth, same concept, just a different cloth because this is a different part of the room. I'll use the same cloth for the kitchen and a different cloth for this section, and then a different cloth for the dining room and a different cloth for the bathroom, if that makes sense. So I love this all-purpose cleaner that I made. I don't think I'll ever get anything. So yes, now I'm doing the same thing. We are sweeping and then mopping. I'm so glad I was able to get this done before work. I really am. And now we're gonna do like a different look here. I'm debating on doing a whole different vibe in here. I've been thrifting and looking for some pieces for the house, and I'm just excited to finally decorate. But this is the before. This is the before looking in, and this is just looking, yeah, you know, it looks like people live here, and now it looks like people still live here. No, I'm kidding. This is the before of the kitchen. It's looking like, girl, who did it and why? It looked like a frat party done went off in here. I don't know what's going on. And then this is the after. It's the after. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this inspired you to clean up your house or get that pile of laundry that is on that table or that chair. And I hope you guys knock it out. I hope this helped. I hope this gave you some inspiration. I really do. Because I love watching these videos. I'm like, all right, girl, let me get up. And go do them dishes because I hate to. But I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.